Hello, good morning, good afternoon. My name is Osamu Wakabayashi from Zen Ideas. I'm a web consultant for non-profit organization. Now, today I'd like to walk you through how you can improve your website speed. So I have a developmental website that it's almost done, and then I can hand this into my client. But before that, I like to check the site speed and any background, the back end, the system is working properly. Now, the reason the site speed matter is, of course, number one is the user experience. If the site is slow, user get frustrated, and then and what happened was the people is gonna leave your website, right? Another thing is SEO, the search engine optimization. Now, your site speed is slow, Google's gonna apparently penalize your website. So your the website ranking is gonna be lower than what you expect. So those two reasons, you wanna just check your site speed, and if you can improve, why do we improve it? All right, so I use this Google tool. It's called PageSpeed Insights. So I'm gonna just put the site URL here. I'm gonna just copy and paste and then hit enter and analyze it. So it usually takes about 30 seconds to run it. And here is the result, 53 out of 100. So now the 53 is just the middle. So there's something I think I should improve that before I give this website to my client. So let's take a look at it. Let's see. So usually we should check that there are quite a bit of plugins, and then there are some theme file too, and then usually check some plugin the conflict. The more plugins you have, generally the site's gonna slow down. So I need to go back and check that as well. Now the properties image size, so it gives me some warning, 183 kilobyte, 170. These are in my mind, these are kind of acceptable size, and apparently like I can reduce maybe like 10% of that. So let's take a look at here, and then so the URL at the version 2.5.4. Let's take a look. That seems to be maybe theme file is 2.54, and then the newer version is available. So maybe I should update that. So let's see. I'm gonna just go update. There's a new version, auto update right here. And then usually you should back up. Now I usually do daily backup for development of website, so I'm gonna skip this process, but you should be always hit the backup before you do proceed. And I use Updraft Plus plugin to make automated backup. But every time you update plugins and then even theme file, you should just back up before you proceed. So I'm gonna just go ahead. And then so this things matters too. So every time you see any update for the plugin and the theme file, you should always update to the latest one. So now it's updated. And then let's take a look at other things here. So what's this 2.4.12? Let's see. So that's a jet listing dynamic field. So that's another plugin. So let's take a look at the plugin here. That's the plugin we have. So once again, I have the Elementor is now I have to update. And then so that is a Jetline engine. So it is updated. So, but this kind of plugin is taking resources too. Let's take a look another one. And then so 308, so that's an Elementor plugin, and then 304, so something like that is 230 milliseconds. So that is, I'm sure that's Elementor Pro plugin. So I have noticed that when they release from version 2 to the major upgrade version 3, site got a little bit slowed down, and then I noticed they have been updating almost daily, so they might have some bugs, and then so I have to probably notify my client. Just something like that is just a matter of time. The Elementor developer has been working hard to fix addressing some of the issues they have. So anyway, I found this tool is very useful because I can see which theme or which plugins especially taking up too many resources, and if there's some alternative, I can go to do more research and find more alternative. Takes much less resources. So this is another website. This is existing website that it's really the resource heavy, and I found it's getting slower. And then let's take a look at it once again. So there must be some plugins or theme file conflict, and then let's take a look at the images too. So they have quite a bit images on their website. Now if you look at it, like 700, 600, 500 kilobyte, yeah, I agree with that. They should be optimized and reduce the size. If you look at just the individual image size, it's not the issue, but if you keep adding 100, 200, over so many years, it's going to increase. So some cleanups need to be required. Also, I want to take a look at the third-party code blocked, and then so this is I found this is a good tool. Now, so they have the third-party Twitter feed. They have the widget on their homepage, and then it displayed the Twitter feed. Usually those like feed coming from another site is usually taking a lot of time and then slow the site down. So I don't usually recommend those using too many widgets. And then yeah, some reason this seems to be slow down the website. So I would say like I have to look into some alternative. And this add to any, so there are another plugin, the third-party plugins that displays the social media buttons. I would say they should look into other options. And Google Analytics and then Google Fonts, yeah, we have to we usually use that Google Analytics and Google Fonts and Google Tag Manager. So these Twitter feed and then this add to any, definitely you can check this out. Make if you can improve your site speed. So anyway, I'm not gonna go through the detail, but this is a free tool. It's called a PageSpeed Insight from Google, and then I usually go through that before I give my developmental website to my client. And also usually it's a good idea to go back to check like once a month, just make sure that because sometimes your client or like my client just go ahead and install the plugins without knowing if it's good or bad, and then the site gets slowed down and they don't know why. So so this kind of tool is really important. So anyway, check this out and let me know. See you later. Bye bye.